Hello and welcome again. It's me, Mr. D. We're back with our Happy Little Taco Stitch Along video. In this video, we'll be looking at round 6. We'll go from 30 stitches, in which we ended up with in round 5, and we'll be increasing to 36 by the end of this round. In this round, we'll be single crocheting in the first 4 single crochets from the last row, and then increasing in the one following those. And as these have been going, that pattern will hold for the entire row or round. So let's begin. You may have noticed that as these rounds continue, you single crochet into each one along, but when you get to the previous increase from the row before, like here we are at the beginning of it, those 2 stitches, you do that last of the single crochets in each in the first one. But when you get to the second one, that's where the increase happens for the new row or the new round. And that is one way that you can kind of check where you're at if you lose track of your stitch or where your increase should happen. You can count stitches to see how many you have for the current pattern, but you can also look to see where is that increase from the previous round and increase in the second stitch of that increase for your current round. And that will give you the current pattern. So there was our increase from the last time, or the last group, and then here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's the next increase. And that will hold all the way around. You can also use the previous round to double check how close you are to the end, or have you gotten to the end? Have you gone past the end? Because the pattern changes. If you get around and you see the pattern is the same as the one you're currently doing, then you know you've gotten around to the beginning of that round. So there's lots of little different ways you can check. Counting is a good way, but also watching the stitches from the previous round. Getting close to the end of round 6, but not quite there yet. The rest of my yellow yarn is sneaking up here because I've got a little bit of a tangle, which is something else that happens with yarn quite a bit. It likes to tangle, especially if it's loose. Okay. It's kind of funny. It's crawling up. So see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then an increase, so that now we have now completed round 6. Okay. And I'll be untangling that yarn before we attempt round 7. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you again real soon. And bye for now.